I'm not a big Messi guy. He should have had 4 or 5 Ballon d'Ors only, not 7.
Any sport in the world. Name it, soccer is harder. And if you play it, you are top dog.
I think we need to do away with VAR.
I think we should get rid of VAR. I don't like it. I'm tired of the reviews. It messes up the flow of the game.
VAR for me is just ruining the game. Like, it's slowing everything down.
Now all the games as well, it's kind of a separate note, but they have like a plus 10 minutes now every single game.
Honestly, I don't like any Barcelona jersey.
Okay, that's just wow.
We don't know how media, that is, know how to talk about any other team outside of the U.S. women's national team. Yeah.
2 of them are robberies.
Okay, which one?
2010 for sure.
Okay.
That should have been Snyder. And then, or Iniesta. And then the latest one should have been either Holland or Holland, actually.
One of these sports that requires foot to eye coordination, and no other sport really requires that. And it's also one of the only sports where you cover nearly 8 miles per game. And it's a 90-minute game. You don't get a break every 2 minutes like the NBA players.
There's too many stoppages in play. It's ruining like really key moments where something big happens in the game and then you take like a 5-minute break. Maybe we just need to find a way to revamp it, but I'm not a VAR fan. You doing all right? Are you a fan of VAR? Yes, no?
So you're almost playing to the 90th and then playing to whatever the next 10 to 15 is going to look like. I'm not really a big fan. I'd rather, if the mistake was made, if you didn't see the foul, little tug of the shirt, bring it back to the 90.
That colorway, man. All right, so for example, I don't understand why Barcelona goes from wearing like seafoam green to hot pink to yellow. Like, come on, like, let's tone it down, stick to your colors.
Bring back more mistakes in the game.
Yeah, not too many, but enough. You know, we have imperfections, right? Some of these offside reversals where you're talking about like a half a shoulder leaning this way or leaning that way, I'm not sure if that should be the decider.
Some of the narratives on Brazil's team, Brazil versus USA, I mean, they equally went through a rebuild. And we have like 6 Brazilians in the National Women's Soccer League. And you still hear about Marta.
I think MLS specifically should adopt a golden goal rule after full time if the game is tied.
The substitution, it should go back to 3 players, not 5.
The politics. I mean, growing up playing the sport, especially in the US, it got really expensive super quickly, and that should not be a defining factor as to your progression or lack thereof in the sport.
For the VAR, I would say, like, let the game play, man. Come on, like, a lot of regardless of the VAR, they still make mistakes, though. Because they go back and watch what happened, and they still make the wrong decision.
I need more camera angles. I want to see the skill. I want to see the finesse. I want to see the grit. Like, yeah, I just did that to you. Little, like.
Right now, I would change the commercialization of it. They're trying to do like the Super League. Too many people trying to benefit from soccer profit-wise.
You're right, dude. You look a little uncomfortable. I think after extra time in MLS, you do 15 minutes of golden goal, and if it's still tied after that, the game ends in a draw. But I think it would bring so many more Americans who are against soccer into the sport. I think there are so many people, which it is dumb. Like, I don't mind a game ending in a draw, but there are, I know personally a lot of Americans who are just against watching it because they don't want to see a game end 0-0. So give me golden goal in MLS. Let's make that happen.
I mean, when you have teams like Man City who are loaded with players and you letting them sub 5 players.
Bring back fatigue. Bring back fatigue.
Bring back fatigue. Bring back pain. Bring back crawling off the field in the 90th minute because they subbed in 3 players already. And you could not sub out anymore.
And then we've seen some of the political stuff, but it doesn't matter whose dad knows this guy or who's related to this person or who went to the barbecue with the friends and made some sort of sideway maneuvering. I don't think that should be in the sport, personally.
You know what I'm saying? Might as well don't have it. Because you see, it's clear a penalty. Yo, calm down, all right? Relax. It's clear a penalty, you still didn't give it. So what's the point of go back and watch it, stop the game and mad stuff, you know what I'm saying? So
You're missing that beautiful game vibe, and before it was just about playing.
Yeah.
Like you had a lot of great players moving to teams not only for money but for the passion of it.
Yeah.
So that's what I would change. I mean, especially with Saudi now and even MLS paying money, I'd rather them play for the passion, not the money.
Fair enough.
There's so much sauce like within what players like give to the game. One camera angle is not enough, and it's the furthest angle, point of view, center field. I need more. I want to see the sweat. I want to see the sweat, baby.